South Carolina's premier women's-only road race and walk is back for its 20th year, the Heart and Soul Women's 5-Miler. The event, which includes a health and wellness expo, attracts women of all ages and athletic abilities, from elite female runners to women participating really in their first formal walk. It was established by two best friends and running partners, race director Gina Moffitt, as well as former WIS anchor and one of my favorite people, Donnie Mercer-Plank. Thank you so much. Great to see you again.
It's great to be back in the building, great to be here, and great to promote this event that is so near and dear to our hearts.
Yeah, you know, running buddies. You guys have been running together for how long have you been running together?
We've celebrated about 25 years of being friends, and we've run ever since we've met each other. We've been running together.
Oh, amazing. You know, a lot of road races. And Dondi, I know you've had a couple of injuries here and there, but always have gotten back on the road.
I mean, it's part of running, right? We both have endured that, and but we started this race back in 2002 because we, having done so many races together over the years and traveled for them, we said, you know, we have such a good time and we have other girlfriends that participate, and we said we want other women to experience what we experience, the camaraderie and the encouraging one another to be healthy and to run. And so Gina said, I want to be the race director of a race, and she said to me,
if I'm the race director of this race, will you help me? And she said, I'll do anything you ask me to do.
And
which
she's
is
held
what
me
she
to
always says. So yes,
she's held me to it every year.
Oh, wonderful. And you know, this race continues to grow. Last year we had what, about 700 participants, Gina? Yeah, and this year we're hoping for more. I'm
hoping for even more. You know, we took a pause during COVID for a few years, and so we're hoping to just rebuild our numbers as more people realize we're back. People were asking us to bring the event back, and so we're just looking to see if we could bring it, if we could revive it, and people have been really enthusiastic about it since we did.
And we moved it to Forest Acres, so it's at Gills Creek Memorial Park, which is just right behind Forest Drive, behind Cava, behind Forest Acres Fabrics, and it is a beautiful course because it goes through a few rolling hills, but through the neighborhoods. And it's just a great area for these women. We have the 5-mile run, 5-mile walk, and both of those are timed. And then we have a 3.4-mile fitness walk that you can just do at your leisure if you're not quite up for pushing the 5 miles.
Sure. Yeah. And what would you tell somebody maybe who's watching this that is kind of on the fence whether or not they're going to go, or, you know, they're thinking to themselves, I'm not a runner necessarily, but it sounds like this is an event really for every fitness level.
Yes.
It really is, and we try to encourage women to come out because we create such a supportive environment. You're never going to have an event where you feel more supported, and all the women that are out there together just have a great time. Nobody's judging anybody on their performance, and it's just a lot of fun, and we do everything we can to make these women feel super special.
We're out there cheering them on. We always start every event with, hey girlfriends, because that kind of became the signature line for this, because I said it one year, the first year in a promo, and we've been saying it ever since. And we also want them to feel special. This is the race shirt that they will get, which is a beautiful shirt. And then the medals, if you're in the 5-mile group, you'll get this medal with the beautiful blue ribbon, and then the 3.4-mile walkers, fitness walkers, will get that one. In addition to that, when they come across, after they get their water and Gatorade, we give each woman a rose. Each woman gets a rose.
Excellent.
And we also give them, we have strawberry sorbet from Scoop of Heaven, and we have all this food, and then the health expo where you can find out things about your body and women's health.
Yes, we offer blood pressure screenings. We have body composition testing. We have people doing, we have our pet therapy. We have our pet therapy dogs out there, which I always love to have the dogs out there. Information about orthotics, fitness, nutrition, anything we can think of to really make it all very well-rounded for the person who wants to know more about their health.
And if we're not enough of a draw to get you there, this guy is. You're going to be out there with us. And that, which is so sweet of you to come out. But Greg will be at the opening ceremonies, which are at 7 o'clock next Saturday. Not this Saturday, next, on the 16th. And then Adam Clark helps me at the end of the race at the expo, when we have the door prizes and the award ceremony, Hannah Burbank also will be joining us this year. And then former WISers Jack Kinsey and Taylor Kearns, they call out the women's names as they're coming across the finish line. So I love to still get a lot of my WIS folks involved in this. So thank you for being out there.
Well, it's an honor to be asked, and it's going to be a ton of fun. Can't wait to be out there. You know, it's not that much of an early wake-up call. No big deal. I know that the ladies are going to be just so excited to participate. There's all the information right there on your screen for this event coming up May 16th. The Lexington Health Heart and Soul Women's 5-miler. And, of course, that expo just sounds like a fantastic time happening at Gills Creek Memorial Park in Forest Acres. There's still time to register. We'll make sure that we put a link on our website, WISTV.com. Dondi, always great seeing you.
Thank you. Good to be back in the building.
Gina, great to see you.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks.
All right, more prime time coming up after this.